So Diego Leon, this is one that's been signed for a while. We've had him on the books since January, I believe, but he was too young to get it finalised. United have paid somewhere in the region of about 3 million, going to rise to 7 million when he becomes an absolute superstar. But yeah, so the boy, he's obviously a left back. He's Paraguayan and he played for a club called Coro Pertono. I've probably absolutely butchered that, but who gives a damn? He now plays for Man United. And so he came through at 16. I love it. Playing for one of the big boys in that Paraguayan Premier League and done okay. I think he's played about 30 games over 2 years, scored a few goals. So hopefully it's a little gem. So I've heard comparisons, you know, Marcelo's name's popped up. And I don't know where they come from, but if he even becomes half the player Marcelo was, then we have got ourselves an absolute bargain. And let's be honest, it cannot be any worse than Luke Shaw. Luke fucking Shaw. Now the kid will probably play most of his games in the under-21s, but I'm excited to see him. Let's see what he can do. The start of June was absolutely amazing. Manchester United were acting like a football club for once. They grabbed a duffel bag, they threw loads of cash in it, put it over their shoulder. They walked down to fucking Wolves and said, here you go, we're taking him. They took Cunha off Wolves. They paid 62.5 million for him. No bother, he's probably going to be worth it. Scored a lot of goals last year in the Premier League. A good attacking option. And they even gave him the number 10 off that dafty sitting in the corner who does fuck all. So yeah, this guy, he definitely improves the attack. And let's be honest, it couldn't get much worse. But he adds goals, he adds flair. He's perfect in that number 10. And he can also play in the wide positions if we ever, need someone to go out and do a wee job, if we ever change it up a little bit. So just after Matheus Cunha was signed, Man United went to Brentford, slapped a bid in for Bryan Mbeumo. This was in the start of June, so this is like Manchester United being a proper football club for once. But guess what? Still no fucking movement on it. Still not at the club. 6 weeks later, still not signed him. The only reason I think we are not signing him is, well, we're skint. We're absolutely skint. We need to sell players. We get Garnacho out the door and I think Mbeumo will be in within 48 hours. No worries. Now, this is the one I want. This one excites me. I don't care about Gyokeres. I want this guy. Premier League proven. Last season in Premier League, he played 38 games for Brentford. He had 27 goal contributions. That is insane. That upgrades our attack by like tenfold. It's incredible. We need to get this boy. We need to get him in. Yeah, I just mentioned him. Viktor Gyokeres. I've got to ask, why the hell is he still not signed by someone? This guy last year for Sporting Lisbon, 33 games in their league, 47 goal contributions. 47 goal contributions in 33 games. That's absolutely insane. Now, the reason teams probably haven't come in for him is because he did come out and say, yeah, I want to play for Arsenal. I'm waiting for Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. Idiot. Absolute fool. Why would you even say that? Especially when Arsenal have been working on a Sesko deal. But who knows? So even if this guy's going to cost 70 million, it's worth it. It's worth a gamble. And I know there's been teams who have bought big at Portugal before. Liverpool with Nunes, Chelsea with Enzo. And they've not been brilliant, especially Nunes. He's been pretty crap, to be fair. But this guy, I think he's different gravy. And he did score a few goals for Coventry in the Championship. And the Championship isn't an easy league. It is probably a more competitive league than Portugal. But somebody's got to take a risk. Okay, now this one that I was not expecting, I don't know who expected it or if any of you expected it, but Dominic Calvert Lewin, free transfer, left Everton, can sign for anyone. What do you think? Personally, I'm not a fan. His injury record is up there with Luke Shaw of the last couple of years. Even his goal scoring record, he had a couple of good seasons, maybe 5-6 years ago, but now, not great. His injury record isn't great. He'll probably want about 100 grand a week. And maybe if you give him 100 grand a week, you'll have to say, listen, you'll get 30 grand a week guaranteed, and then bonuses for goals, playing time, assists, being fit, being available. But just giving him a flat 100 grand a week for someone with his injury record, it's too much of a gamble. That money can be spent on someone else, quite frankly.